Hello, everybody, and welcome to Anything But Nothing, the show about anything that usually means nothing, but it means something to me. I'm your host, David Connolly, and today's episode is going to be a little bit of a shorter one because, frankly, I kind of ran out of time, but also I had just things I wanted to talk to you guys about. I know we have the Fenrirock Fandom tournament coming up soon. I also have my video going over my entire instrument collection, but though I want to put more work into those, so they're going to be coming probably next week, the next couple weeks for both of them. But I actually do have some good things I want to talk about in these updates. Namely, we just had a bunch of games revealed. Two, in particular, I'm extremely excited about. Actually, three, technically, because I want to include Godzilla. Shout out Godzilla Melee being remastered. I'm excited for that game. But also, just some stuff going on the channels and some stuff I mentioned in previous episodes. I also thought, why not shoehorn in a Fenrirock, wow, Smosh tournament thing. Sorry, it's late on Sunday. It's been a long weekend. My ears also still being a little bit stupid. For some reason, everything sounds muted in that ear, and it's driving me crazy. Also, I've been slowly getting these cells refixed up, and I've been busy, but I'm finding time for you because I love you. I hope you love me too. Well, I'm not gonna waste too much of your guys' time now. We're jumping into this one real quick. First things first. In the previous small talk, we talked about Dungeon Crawler Carl, and how I talked about Book 8 started to feel kind of fillery. I've since finished Book 8 of Dungeon Crawler Carl. Yeah, it's not filler. Oh man. Again, for anyone who watches these and has not read and or listened to Dungeon Crawler Carl, I cannot recommend it any higher than high as possible. It's the thing, it might become, by the end of this thing's done, might become my favorite book series of all time, if it's not already, honestly. It's just, I don't want to discuss too much because I don't want to spoil things for anybody. It's just, if you like RPGs, and you like stats, you like things happening, you like the stories of RPGs, it's a book series for you. If you're just a nerd and you like just funny comedy stuff and just like insanely just insane saneness, it's a book for you. If you like violence, it's a book series for you. If you like grotesque dark humor, it is a book series for you. But you like when shit gets real, it is a book series for you. Because, man, the second half of that book, basically from what I said, it feels kind of fillery up until the end. It full steam ahead, and it ends. It doesn't technically end on a cliffhanger. It does end on a "oh my god" moment, and just the rest. I don't want to know how long. Actually, let's look together. When is book 9 of Dungeon Crawler Carl? There's no official release date yet. Poop. I need it now. I guess that's the pain of getting into something so late and then being able to binge the first 7 books and then having to wait for this one and not have to wait again. I forgot how much it sucks to wait for books. I know you Game of Thrones fans, or Fire and Ice, whatever it technically is called, feel the pain of that. I have those books. I need to read those books eventually. But yes, if you haven't, please listen and or read Dungeon Crawler Carl. Reason why I love listening to it, honestly, is one, it gives me a good thing to listen to on my way to work and way home from work, and two, Jeff Hayes is absolutely killing it as the narrator for the book. He does all the voices, and when he's not doing the voices, they say who's doing the voices. This dude's range is it's incredible. It's incredible. And I'm hoping this gives him more work outside here too. For all I know, he has done a lot more stuff. I'm not privy to the knowledge of that. Okay. Now, one thing I want to talk about real quick is I'm going to try and get a lot of videos uploaded or recorded for the coming weeks, or just kind of take things out. I don't know. I don't know which side to air this, because starting this weekend until probably the end of July, I mean, I've been busy every weekend for the past few months. I'm going to be very, very busy for the next couple weeks. Next weekend, I'm doing a quick day trip, taking my sister out. We're going for a day down at Paso Robles. For those who've been here long enough to listen to the podcast in the beginning, I'm going to bring, once I get this whole setup done, I'm going to bring back a lot of the structure I had before, like my drink of the day. You all are familiar with Calwise Distillery down in Paso Robles, California. Well, this weekend is their anniversary day, and we're going down there for the anniversary. I'm finally dragging my sister down there. I kept telling her I was going to drag her down there, and I'm finally doing it because I didn't give her a choice. She is being kidnapped against her will. I'm going to throw her in the back of my truck, and she's going to get dragged there. She doesn't watch these, and if she does, she's going to yell at me when she talks to me later. So yes, that's this weekend. Small trip, just this Sunday. Then the next weekend, my birthday, June 19th, is the next weekend after next, so in 2 weeks technically, week and a half, whichever way you want to go with it. For my birthday, we're going to Vegas. My sister and her fiance have never been to Vegas, and their friend as well, who's tagging along with us. They've never been to Vegas. I'm hosting them in Vegas. I've only been to Vegas 3 times. In a way, it feels like I've only been there twice because the first 2 times I went there was very short trips. The first one was extremely short, but it still got a good little taste. The last time I went there back in October, I've got a good experience in Vegas. I was there for almost the entire weekend. I got a lot in that week, and so I'm hosting these folks down there for my birthday. My sister's birthday is only a week after mine, so we're celebrating our birthdays over in Vegas. It's going to be a hoot, holler, and good time. I hope. Then when we get back from that week, we're going to have a barbecue to celebrate our birthday for the rest of the family. We're going to have a big old barbecue here at the house. I'm not going to have any time to record during that day. I'm probably going to get very drunk and not have time to do the next day either. I digress. And then I guess I will have a little bit. I have a week. 2 weeks. I guess I have a 2-week buffer in between. Because beginning of July, I'm doing something I've never done. Actually, no. Yeah, only 1 week buffer. Because when we had the 4th of July. So, shit. No, we don't got a buffer. Because 4th of July weekends, that's a whole thing in my town. We have a whole 3rd of July and 4th of July party. So, not going to have time that day. So, damn. Because the week after that is the mega show. I was going to originally go to the one down in Paso Robles. Too damn expensive. So, instead, I am going to Reno. And I'm turning it into a vacation because I'm going to go there for a whole weekend by myself. I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm doing a vacation all by my damn self. I'm looking forward to it. I'm terrified because I don't have anyone there to keep me in check. I got to behave myself. I'm thinking about bringing you guys along too, kind of documenting the journey, so I have someone to talk to. Unless I can find Marcus. If I find Marcus, that'd be awesome. That's an inside joke with my travel group, which is just my sister and brother-in-law. But if we could find Marcus, that'd be awesome. I get a new leg. I want a new leg. For those who've been to Reno, the road, you know what the leg is. I want another one. I love my leg, but I want more. It's delicious. Yeah, so that should be a fun trip. I'm going to go spend a lot of time. I actually found out there's a lot of things going up there while I'm in Reno. Obviously, the main thing is the Mega show because it's Mega's final tour. And why not go see one of my favorite places in the world to go see them? So I'm going to have fun doing that. But while I'm up there, I'm also going to check out the nature reserve. There's a place up there called Animal Ark. I think it's the name of the place. I always get the name wrong. It's a place where, rescued animals go. And they're rehabilitated and have more natural wildlife experience out there. It's pretty sweet. I'm going to go check out the Cirque Alice, which is kind of like a Cirque du Soleil thing, I believe. But it's a retelling of Alice in Wonderland. I'm excited as hell for that. And I'm also going to experience something. I'm going to be a fancy beach. I'm going to treat myself the first time there. I got myself the 3-course tasting at Gordon Ramsay by Gordon Ramsay. He has a restaurant. He actually has a couple restaurants there now. And so I'm treating myself. I'm having a me date because I deserve it. Because I need some time to myself. I deserve it. Trust me. You guys only see this side of the world of me. The real world version of David needs some time to himself, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to have some fun doing that. I'm excited for that. Probably not going to document that, because I don't know if you could film in there without being sneaky. I'm not Google. I can't film. We really feel weird filming while eating. So yeah, there's that weekend. Then the next weekend. This was a very spur of the moment and more recent thing. We're going to Disneyland again. This time it's because my family, my mom and dad, have not gone since remember how it's been 16 years since I went? That's the last time they went as well. So they wanted to go down to Disneyland because mom has a whole week's vacation. So I was like, let's take a trip down to Disneyland. My dad loves Star Wars just as much as I do. It's actually one of those things that he and I share a huge love for. And we're both going to go build second light. I'm going to get my second lightsaber. He's going to build himself a lightsaber. And I found out today watching Falcon Squadron. There are a few new channels I found on the YouTubes. They sell a connector for the lightsaber to turn it into a double-bladed lightsaber. So I'm going to be doing that with my lightsaber. I'm going to make double-bladed lightsaber. I'm excited for that. I'm just excited to go back to Disneyland again. I'm a Disney adult. We've had this discussion before. I'm excited to go down there. But, so yeah, it's going to be a very, very busy few weeks. I'm going to have a lot of fun. I think it's going to be something my brain needs. David's brain's going to need a lot of this. Yeah. Okay. Let's jump to the 3 things, or 2 games I really want to talk about, because like I said, this video is not going to take too long. Before I jump into the games, I guess we might as well check on what's going on with the FCU. So I will FCU in about a minute and a half.
What are you doing? Meditating. Sleeping. Meditating. Why? I'm trying to focus. Leave me alone. Come on, man. All you gotta do is this again. Just go. Fine. Fine. I'm going. Oh, you're in here?
Yep. Well, what are you doing?
None of you lazy folks want to play with me, so I'm playing darts. By yourself?
Yep.
Well, that seems like a waste of time. Man, if you played any sports, you'd understand. Oh, I do. The sport of battling. Oh, please. Pokemon Battles is not a sport. Well, at least I actually participated in mine. When was the last time you saw the field? The last time I went to a game. You know that doesn't count. Just like all that money went for beating them 6-year-olds. At least I'm doing something with my passions instead of trying my best time to finish a 40. And I don't mean yard dash. Get out. Yeah, I know. Man, all you guys suck. He must never know.
Looking at that damn bookshelf makes me so mad that it's not wide enough for the full Berserk set. So this had kind of an aesthetically pleasing setup. I kind of like having the one book facing forward so you can see what the whole thing looks like, but it makes me mad. Okay, so the first game I really want to talk about, actually, we're going to talk about the Sony reveal. And there's one thing I'm super disappointed about. You know, it's our own, all of our own fault for getting our hopes in. Actually, no, it's the leakers. It's the stupid leakers online, because there's been a lot of rumors around about a new Infamous coming out, and we talked about this during my top 10 favorite franchise video. And I was starting to drink the Kool-Aid on that, getting super excited for it. Hello, Fenrirock. Kitty. You want to come say hi to the folks? Except you're very warm now. Here, I'll help you now. Silly kitty. Come here. Don't show your butt. Except you just knocked the Pokeball onto my toe. I'll leave that down there, grab it in a little bit. That hurt. I was expecting to see an Infamous announced during this PlayStation presentation, but or state of play, whatever they freaking call it. Didn't get it. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, nothing truly crazy happened at the state of play, honestly. There was some cool things that were announced, but the biggest thing, I mean, we all know, is God of War Laufey. I'm excited for that. I love God of War. I've been playing God of War since day one, since a little kid. I've been playing it forever. And I'm excited to see what they're going to do for the story, because it runs along parallel to God of War and God of War Ragnarok. And I'm excited to see what they do, how they explain. We all know Faye blew the horn. We all know she did it. But what else are we going to see that's going to explain some things? Who are we going to see? Because for this show, Sekhmet and the other guy's name I do not know. I'm excited. I am very excited for the game. The gameplay, for how early is it? For all we know, we could be getting this game this year. Because for what they showed us, looked extremely polished. For those who want to be extremely hypercritical, yeah, sure, there were some points where Faye's hair was clipping through her armor. Ooh, whatever. Whatever. But I'm excited as hell for that game. For what they've shown so far, for the quick little 20-minute intro, that game is going to be sick. I share everyone's question of, where is Frank the Cube from? Is that Sword Excalibur? We're going to have to wait and find out. But for what we saw, Faye is going to wreck some face. That's the worst thing I've ever said in my life, but I'm going to roll with it. But yeah, so that's what we got for that. But the other main announcement that came this weekend, I hate the fact I had to watch this part. I mean, listen to this part while driving in my car home from work, because I was watching the Game Awards Friday, and it met up with the end of my shift, and I had to finish it up. You guys should have been in the truck with me once. Well, first I got hyped up for when they showed Tifa for Street Fighter. I was like, I don't even play Street Fighter. I'm not a huge fighting game guy. I have fun playing them, but I don't get into them. I don't have time to dedicate to learning all that shit. But the moment they cut to Final Fantasy VII Revelation, I lost my shit. And then they kept showing more and more and more and more and more. Oh, man. Guys, you guys know. Again, my channel name is Fenrirock. The rock part is for my love of rock and roll music. Every branch in the rock music tree. The Fenrir part is a two-parter. It's actually mainly because since I started doing some discovery and stuff, researching things in my life, I made a connection with the Norse stuff. We've talked about that briefly. The whole Norse mythology, the Fenrir thing, blah blah blah. Fenrir mainly came from Final Fantasy VII and Cloud's bike Fenrir, and I combined Fenrirock because originally it's going to be a moto vlog channel, so it's going to be like motorcycles, rock music. But motovlogging died, blah blah blah. History of the channel. If y'all want that, we haven't talked about the full what I was going to do originally in a very long time. There is a motovlog on this channel somewhere still, I think. I might have deleted it. I mean, we made a motovlog channel for a bit, and that went nowhere, so I turned that off. I did like 2 videos. This is stupid, but just what we saw a lot, but we didn't see enough. I want it. The fact we only have to wait a little under a year for that game too, I'll be fine when it gets pushed back a little bit. It's probably going. I'm expecting it to. I'm very much used to things getting pushed back a little bit, but so spring. I'm expecting summer. I'm really expecting summer next year to get this game. The fact we have to wait just a year for this is awesome, man. I mean, it feels like 2 just came out not that long ago. Rebirth. It is, but it's been a couple years. Yeah, it's been 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. I don't remember the exact time, but it's been a bit. And I need this game now. And the thing is, the combat looks beautiful still. Vincent looks badass. Sid combining with Vincent in his monster form. Everything looks badass. But the thing that made me lose my shit the most is, because for those who don't know, spoiler alert if you haven't played these games. For those who do not know, yes, the first one's called Remake. For those who played the game, no, this is not a remake of the original game. It is a remake of the timeline. These games are technically sequels, and it's basically a war between Aerith and Sephiroth to live. And they're changing the timeline and trying to make the end circumstances of what happened to them in the past change so they can survive. Sephiroth wants to live, and obviously Aerith wants to help. She realized probably she helps better from the grave, but she can come back because we have the multiple timelines with Zack still there too. And they touched it a little bit in the first game. They changed a couple of things in the first game, namely fighting Sephiroth at the end of the game. But Rebirth really jumped into it and really confirmed it, how they're doing this, how it's a whole change of the timeline. But what are they going to do in the new one, considering they were willing to show the weapon dodging the shot? In the original game, for those who do not know, again, the original Final Fantasy VII is still my favorite game of all time. But if this new game can, stick the landing, which I thoroughly expect it to, this trilogy, I'm going to count it as one game. It will become my favorite game of all time. But in the original game, when they have the shot of the Emerald going up against the giant gun, I was going to stick with giant gun because that's going to resonate with more people. It just got it was going to do it. It did a little beam in the building, and it went owie, and then it took a big old shot right in the chest and died. In the new trailer for Revelations, it dodged the bullet and then blew the living hell out of that base. That base is just gone. In Advent Children, when they went back and visited, and also the part of Crisis Core where they show the flashback between Genesis and Gilles and Sephiroth, which is still one of the coolest cutscenes of all freaking time, by the way, the fight between those 3. Fighting on top of the gun. Oh, so fucking good. But when they revisit the gun in Advent Children, the whole place is a wreck. Like, it's just run down because it's been closed. In freaking Revelations, that place gets exploded. It's just we go bye-bye. It's gone. Because the freaking weapon dodged the bullet, blew it up, and lived. If they're willing to show that as the first teaser for this game, what else are they going to fucking do in this world? That was the part I lost my shit throughout. I was like, oh my god, this is so freaking amazing. But when they showed that, thankfully I was in traffic, so I wasn't moving. There, okay? I wasn't moving. For those who drive in my area, you know. I wasn't moving. I was near 880 at that point, and it was just dead. What are we going to get from this game? I don't know, but I want to know, and I need it now. I'm so damn excited. If you guys are hyped as hell for this game as well, let me know in the comments down below. Or if you're listening to this on the podcast versions, drop me a follow, jump to the YouTube version, watch the video version, and let me know down there as well. Again, I didn't want to make this one too long. I just want to talk about these things real quick because I got stuff to do. You guys got stuff to do. But I really wanted to talk about these things. Again, I'm looking forward to Godzilla. Freaking, that game got just randomly announced. I'm excited that it's coming out this year. It's only gonna be $30 or $40 really, because I'm gonna buy the more enhanced version. I'm probably gonna get on Switch 2 for mobile because it's gonna look the same between Switch 2 and PS5. Again, no Kingdom Hearts 4. Still waiting for that. But man, I'm so damn excited. It is so good to be a nerd right now. Normally I'd have a casual reading here for you guys to close out the video. Didn't have time to film one. I'm sorry. Like I said, I want to keep this short, but the FCU had to keep going. And trust me, the next episode of the FCU is the beginning of the end. Thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. Drop me a follow or subscribe. I'll go reaching 10,000 subscribers sometime in my lifetime. As always, you've been great. I've been Fenrirock. We're going through some crazy times here, people, but damn, I'm excited for them. Take care. I'd like to thank you all for joining me today, but it is time to go. I must be on my way. I am so glad that you have made it here. We will be again real soon. Until then, I will cheer. I've been Fenrirock, so please subscribe today. I've been Fenrirock, shout. I've been Fenrirock, so